everybody, it's Sierra, the Artsy Badger, and today we're going to be doing some more MERMAY stuff. So on the day of filming this, I decided I would try and kind of catch up on MERMAY, so I'm going to be drawing 6 mermaids. So I recently purchased a bunch of sort of mixed media materials, all in a similar color palette, because as I have talked about a lot in my videos, I have been really wanting to limit my color palette and get better at using a narrower color story, for lack of a better word. So I thought that by buying a few markers and a few fine liners and some colored pencils that all kind of fit in the same family, I would be more inspired to draw this way. In retrospect, looking back at this footage, it looks a lot better than it felt at the time. I also was trying really hard to not stress about it and not try to make a finished piece. I think I've been really struggling with my sketchbook lately, just not knowing how to sketch. I don't know, I've been in this really weird rut of art block, if you want to call it that. I don't even know if you can call it that, because it's really just a lack of inspiration as well as a lack of motivation to actually complete something. And I think what I was trying to accomplish with these few images was not really worrying about completion and just enjoying the experimentation, if that makes sense. So one thing that I started using in this second drawing was water with the Tombow Brush Pens, because they're water-based, and so by using a water brush you can kind of reactivate and dilute or mix the different colors, and I really liked that a lot. I think I'll be using that a lot more. My favorite material of the materials that I have recently purchased are definitely these Tombow Brush Pens. They're really fun to work with. The colored pencils are okay. They aren't nearly as soft as I was hoping they would be. I tested them out when I purchased them, but I guess maybe on my paper they just don't quite feel as soft. And then for the fine liners, I don't know. They're fine. Fine liners. But they're also nothing really that special. I do think that I need to add a few more red tones and pink tones just to be able to have that contrast, or maybe a purple or something. I just need one more Tombow brush pen in a more like pinky color. And I think I was looking when I was there and I just didn't find one in the kind of tone that I was hoping for. Anyway, moving on to the next page. In this page, I decided I was getting kind of frustrated with these bigger drawings and not liking the way they were looking in sort of their half sketchy state, so I decided to draw a bunch of small mermaids in a space together. I also wasn't really liking the combination of the colors together and wanted to focus in on certain colors, if that makes sense. So I decided to dedicate a different color to each mermaid. So with this first mermaid, I used my browns and my red and pink colored pencil that I have. I guess it's more maroon than red, but regardless, I used the brown fine liner as you would use a fine liner. And as I was saying before, I definitely think I would benefit from having kind of a purpley red color in the Tombow pens, because I was just kind of missing something. I really like this second mermaid. I like her tail and I like her little side hip fins. I don't really know what they are, but they're there and I think they look nice. I did kind of mess it up by going over them with blue, but you know, sketchbooks are for messing up, right? I really need to remind myself that more these days. To be completely honest with you guys, I'm feeling very frustrated with this sketchbook, and I've actually been considering moving on to a smaller sketchbook because that's how I've usually sketched. I'm not usually good at filling up these big spaces. Let me know what you guys think. If you do recall, my New Year's resolution was to finish the sketchbook by about a month ago, and I am not there yet. I'm pretty close, but it just feels like a chore at this point, and I can't decide whether or not I should, you know, prevent myself from feeling like art is a chore or stick to my goal of finishing this sketchbook. Let me know what you guys think. But that's all of my mermaids. I really only show close-ups of these last 4 because at the time they were the only 4 that I liked. I hope you guys are enjoying MERMAY and not having as much of a art blocky month as I am. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.